Hello there. Thanks for joining me today. This is going to be a really nice, stretchy, long flow, and we're just going to start this one in a nice, comfy, seated position. So go ahead and meet me on your mat in your most beautiful, easy seat. If you like to tuck the feet in, I'm going to challenge you to tuck them differently. So normally I tuck my left in and then pull my right. So now I've got my right pulled and my left kind of up against my right, which is not normal for me. Once you get here, let's bring the hands to the knees and let's go ahead and close the eyes down here. Maybe rocking back just a little bit so you get this nice little stretch through the shoulders from your knees, pulling towards the mat. Let's go ahead and connect with our breath here. Consciously filling that belly up with air. And then slowly releasing it all. We'll just take a few rounds here. Take one more round of breath here. And you can go ahead and release those knees. We're going to take the arms all the way up overhead and exhale them through heart center. Inhale up. Maybe taking the gaze up and exhale through heart center. Let's do that one more time. Inhale those arms up and exhale them to heart center. Let's go and plant the left hand, sweep that right hand up and overhead, actively pulling over towards the left side. And up we come. Right hand plants, left hand sweeps up and over towards the right, actively reaching towards the right side. And back up we come. Let's go ahead and take some neck rolls here. So we can either go ear to shoulder, or you can do the little circles following your nose. Whatever feels better for you. I'm going to do ear to shoulder here. A breath on each one. And then roll chin to chest. And left ear, left shoulder. Take the gaze up and back a little bit. And right ear, right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Take that gaze up. And let's reverse it. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Take the gaze up. Left ear, left shoulder. That's our last circle. Chin to chest. And right ear, right shoulder. And we'll look up one last time. And back to center. Beautiful. Let's interlace the hands behind the back. Pull down towards the earth first, and then maybe try to lift up a little bit. Just a nice shoulder stretch here. If you took part in the upper body series, this would feel amazing right now. Maybe lift a little higher. Beautiful. Bring them back down towards the earth. And we're going to bring our balled up fist over towards the left side. And then let's bring this right ear to right shoulder again. Just getting that nice deep stretch. Beautiful. Rise up. Let's take this ball over towards that right hip thigh. Left ear, left shoulder. Coming back to the breath. We're not losing focus here. Beautiful. Come back to center. Release the hands. We're going to twist. So let's inhale the arms up. And we're going to open up to the right here. So left hand, right knee, right hand behind us. Really feeling that belly up with air here. On every exhale, we release anything that no longer serves us, creating that space for growth and transformation. And on every inhale, we invite positive energy, clarity, and inspiration. Inhale those arms up. Let's open up to the left, right hand, left knee, left hand behind us. Coming back to those deep inhales and exhales. On your next inhale, we'll come back around to center, arms up and overhead. And exhale them through heart center. Beautiful. Let's do some cat-cow while we're sitting here. Let's bring the hands to the knees. And we're going to inhale, lift the chest, take the gaze up. And on the exhale, we round through the spine, bringing the gaze towards the belly button. Inhale, lift, open up. And exhale, round through the spine. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, we round. Beautiful job. We're going to go ahead and come through an all fours position. So stacking the hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrist. Gaze is in between the thumbs here. We're going to take this right foot and take it to the right side of the room. So it's going to come off the mat. And if it feels good, you can come back. So your hips will come towards that left heel. That right leg is stretched out. So you're getting a beautiful stretch in the inner thigh. Feeling some compression on the left side. And just coming back to the breath here. Take one more breath. And slowly we'll rise back up and we'll send this left leg back. And when you feel good, you can go ahead and reach the left arm forward. So right leg's back, left arm is reaching forward. And we're just holding here and breathing, remembering that the exhales, we use them to release anything that's no longer serving us, allowing space. And on the inhales, we invite that positive energy back into the body. One more round of breath. And hand and knee comes back to the mat. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and reach that left leg out to the left side, coming off of the mat there. And if it feels good, you can sit back onto that right heel. Noticing the difference between the sides, of course. Staying connected with the breath here. One more round. And we're going to allow that inhale to peel us back up slowly. Send that left leg back. And when it feels good, you can reach that right arm forward. Becoming conscious of those inhales and exhales. Noticing the thoughts coming through the mind. And release. Nice job. Let's go and walk the knees back a little bit. And the hands go forward just a tad. And we're coming through puppy pose here. You can bring your chin to the mat or your forehead, whatever feels best for you here. And of course, we're tapping back into the breath. We'll take one more round of breath here. And we're going to snake our way up through into Sphinx. So allowing the hips to come down. Heart lifts here. Forearms are connected to the mat. Coming back to that breath. I'll take one more round here. We're going to bring our hands into the shape of a triangle with our pointer fingers and thumbs, and then we're going to place the forehead in between that triangle. Let's just shift the hips left to right here. And if it feels good, you can shimmy that right knee up towards that right armpit. You can keep the forehead on the mat, or you can lift it back up into Sphinx, whatever you would like to do here. Just feeling that inner thigh opening. Staying connected with the breath. Let's all take one more round together here. Beautiful. And that right leg slides back down. Just kind of shift those hips left to right again. And if it feels good, you can bring that left knee to armpit. And once again, if Sphinx is better for you, you can go ahead and take that. Otherwise, forehead is still in between the triangle. Coming back to the breath. Nice steady inhales and exhales here. One more round of breath. And gently we release, taking it back down. We can take that shift of the hips left to right again. Beautiful. We're going to come up. We can bring the fingers to the outer edges of the mat here. We'll just do a few rounds of cobra. So on an inhale, we lift. And exhale, we fold. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Let's do one more. Inhale, lift. This time, if you want to come into seal by straightening those arms, be my guest. And exhale, we come back to the mat. Take the fingers under our arms or shoulders. We're tucking the toes. And we're going to send the hips up and then walk the hands back. We're going to get this toe stretch on today. Being mindful of the thoughts running through the mind. One of my favorite childhood movies is The Secret Garden. Hope I'm not giving away my age with that one. But there is a quote from the book. And it says, if you look the right way, you can see that the whole world is a garden. So our perception and the way we see and view things is entirely on us. We can choose to see everything as good, and we can also choose to see everything as bad. That choice is ultimately up to you. Yes, good things and bad things happen to us and to others, but we still get the choice to view the world from a point of a garden. Everything is fruitful and abundant and beautiful. Take one more round of breath on these heels, around these toes. Beautiful. We're going to walk the hands forward. We're going to release the toes and we're going to sit back. So countering that stretch in the feet. Feet and the ankles sometimes get missed out. This is a great way to show them some love and to not miss them. We're just going to come for 2 more rounds of breath here. Pulling up through the knees. And gently we'll come forward. We're going to walk the hands forward. We're going to come in through a plank, knees down or toes tucked and lifted. Choice is yours. We're going to take the gaze forward, and then we're going to rock, and then we're going to hop to the top of the mat. Once you get here, let's go and take a halfway lift, lengthening through the spine, pulling the shoulders back. On an exhale, we fold into our ragdoll here. If you're tight today, go ahead and take a big bend in the knees, feet are hip width apart. Maybe grabbing opposite elbows and taking a nice sway left to right here. Making sure the weight is in the front of the feet, not in the heels. Let's take another half lift, lengthening through the spine. Weight is in the toes. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll peel all the way up to standing. Head and neck come last. Roll the shoulder blades down the back body. Big smile on your face here. And we're going to shift the weight to the left. Pick that right knee up and take those ankle rolls one way and the other way. Beautiful. Let's take this knee and open it up to the side. Stretching through the inner hip or outer hip, inner thigh. And let's go ahead and bring this foot behind us. Nice thigh stretch. Bringing the pelvis forward and then pulling the foot into the booty helps deepen that stretch. Finding a gazing point in front of us, of course, is going to help our balance. Me trying to look at the camera is not helping there. I'll take one more round of breath here. And slowly release. Spectacular. Let's take some knocking on heaven's door for a second. So allowing the knees to bend as we come from side to side, maybe allowing the hands to hit the outer hips here. Just warming up the body, nice and slow here. Still breathing. And let's pause and stop and feel the energy moving through the body here. Maybe feeling a little tingle. Just noticing where the sensation is. Beautiful. We're going to shift the weight over to the right foot. Catch that left knee. And let's take the ankle rolls one way. And let's reverse that roll. Beautiful. Let's open up this knee. Finding that gazing point. Breathing. And slowly we'll take it behind us, getting that thigh stretch on. So shifting the pelvis forward and bringing that foot to the booty. Beautiful. Slowly we'll release. Hands to the hips. Let's just shift side to side here. Feeling in those outer IT bands. Or you could do the knocking on heaven's door again if that feels better. Choice is yours. Beautiful. We're going to come, bringing our feet together at the top of the mat. Inhale the arms up and let's sit back into a chair pose. Coming back to the breath. And on an exhale, we fold. Inhale brings us up to half lift. Exhale, we plant the hands and we step the feet back. Plank. Take the gaze forward. And you can lower down your knees and then your chest and your chin. We're going to pause here for a second. And on the exhale, we come through to our cobra. And then we're going to push back and all come into downward facing dog. This is our first down dog, so you can go ahead. Take some time here and doing what you wish. You can take your dog for a walk. You can find stillness. Choice is yours. Just spending a few breaths here. And when you feel good, we're going to inhale that right leg up, 3-leg dog. We're going to roll forward and step it in between the hands. Lower down that back knee. And on your next inhale, we'll rise up, arms overhead, reaching up. Beautiful. Hands come to the mat. We push back, half split, so digging that right heel into the mat, squaring off those hips to deepen the stretch. And our inhales lift us, and our exhales take us deeper. Inhale, we lift, and exhale, we fold. Inhale, lift, and exhale, we fold. We're going to roll back into that low lunge. Hands are on the mat. We're going to tuck the back toes and lift up, so a little runner's lunge. We're just going to rock forwards and backwards, really getting into that left hip flexor, keeping it low. Beautiful. We're going to step back, plank. If you want to take knees, chest, chin, be my guest. Otherwise, we're going to chaturanga to up dog. And we'll all meet in a downward facing dog. Beautiful job. Inhale that left leg up, 3-leg dog. Roll it forward and step it in between the hands. Lower down that right knee and allow the next inhale to rise us up. Low lunge, arms reaching up towards the sky. And bring the hands to the mat. Push back, half splits, digging the left heel in, squaring off the hips here. And on an inhale, we lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale, we fold. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Roll back onto that left foot. Tuck the back toes, and let's come in for that runner's lunge. Just finding that nice rock forwards and backwards. Keeping it low to get that stretch in that right hip flexor. Beautiful. Step it back, plank. And vinyasa of your choice. We'll all meet in a downward dog. We'll take a couple rounds of breath here. On the next inhale, we'll take that right leg up, 3-leg dog. Step in between the hands, pivot on that back foot, and we're all going to rise up and come into our warrior 2. Arms are parallel. go ahead and bring that left hand down to that left thigh, right hand up and overhead. Inhale back to warrior 2. And we're going to bring this right elbow to right knee, left hand up and overhead. If you want to bring it down to the mat, be my guest. Inhale rises us back up, warrior 2. Straighten through that right leg. Come forward into triangle. Beautiful. Left hand comes around. We're going to come into a folded triangle here. So we are just basically folding over this right leg. Pretty intense stretch here. You may feel this in this outer right leg, and that's okay. We're just breathing here, meeting ourselves where we are, right here, right now. We're going to rise up on that left toe, and we're going to see if we can just bring this right foot back to down dog. Snazzy. Vinyasa if you please, or you can stay in down dog. Choice is yours. On your next inhale, we're going to lift that left foot up, 3-leg dog. Roll it forward and step it in between the hands, pivot on that back foot, and we're going to rise up, warrior 2. Coming back to the breath. Bring the right hand, right thigh, left hand sweeps up and overhead. Rise back up, warrior 2. Left elbow, left thigh, knee right there. Right hand up and overhead. Coming back to the breath, not losing control of it. Inhale comes back, warrior 2. Straighten through that front leg. Pivot forward, come around for our triangle here. Beautiful. Framing this foot, pivoting on that back foot. So we're back into this folded triangle, which I know is not the easiest pose in the world. But we're just coming back to that breath, coming back to our awareness of thoughts because we are in control of them. Planting the hands, coming up onto the toes of the right foot and trying to slide this left foot back to meet the right. Down dog and vinyasa if you want. And we're back in our downward dog. Beautiful, beautiful job. Your next inhale is going to lift that right leg up. Step it forward. Rise up, high lunge here. Arms up and overhead. And we're going to pounce up on this right leg, coming into tree pose. Hands can be at heart center, on your hips, or once you get your balance and find your drishti, you can take your arms up and overhead. One more round of breath here. You bring those hands back to heart center. We're going to release tree and come in for warrior three. So reaching that left leg back. Gaze is forward, chest is lifted, hips are square. We're going to take a big step back. Take those arms up again. We're in high lunge. Come back to the breath. Beautiful. Frame this foot. Step back, plank, and take your vinyasa. We're all going to be in a down dog. And we're going to be here for 2 rounds of breath. Beautiful. On your next inhale, left leg reaches up. Roll it forward and step in between the hands. And on an inhale, we rise up. High lunge, arms up and overhead. Coming back to the breath. We're going to take that pounce forward again, coming in for tree. Hands at heart center or on the hips. And once you find your balance, you can grow those branches if you wish. Coming back to the breath. Beautiful. Let's bring those hands back to heart center. We're going to release the tree and send that right leg back. Warrior three. Keep that chest lifted, hips square. Keep your gaze on that drishti. Big toe roots you down. And we're going to take a big step back, coming in. High lunge again. Beautiful. Framing the foot. Stepping back, plank. Take in your vinyasa. And pushing back. Down dog. I'm going to bring the right foot forward and we're going to pivot around to the edge of the mat. So we're coming in for a wide-legged forward fold. Taking your hands to your ankles and just giving a slight pull and using the breath to move you deeper into the stretch. And once it feels good, you can grab opposite elbows and just sway left or right. And we're going to take this right hand to this left ankle. Right hand sweeps up. Beautiful. We release, and now this left hand reaches for the right ankle, right hand up. Slowly we release. We're going to heel toe these feet in, coming in for our yogi squat, using the elbows to push against the knees, bringing the hands to heart to center. Just taking a big breath here. Remembering our quote, if you look the right way, you could see that the whole world is a garden. Fill your mind with positive thoughts. Fill your mind with creativity, joy, hope, love. And when you feel good, you can sit back onto your booty here. We're going to tuck the right foot in, and we're going to send the left out. And on an inhale, those arms come up, and we're going to hinge from the hips to fold over this left leg. Coming back to the breath here. Slowly we'll peel up, and we will switch the legs. So the right leg's going to go out. We're going to tuck that left leg in. And on an inhale, those arms go up. We hinge from the hips to fold forward here. Come back to the breath. Slowly we'll rise up, and we're going to send that left leg out now. So coming in, wide-legged seated position. If this is good for you, we're just going to stay here, focusing on keeping the feet pulling backwards. If you want to take it a bit forward, we can bring the hands forward and just walk them until it feels slightly discomfortable. Remember, no shooting, no stabbing, no sharp pains should ever be experienced. If they are shooting, stabbing, or sharp, you should come out of the pose. But as always, a slight level of discomfort is what we're looking for. So just finding your edge here and meeting yourself there. Remembering that you're in control of the thoughts and the way that you're viewing this. So let's put some positivity here. And let's let go of all of the negative, all of the doubtful thoughts. Let's throw them out the window. Belief in self will take you farther than doubt ever will. slowly bring ourselves up. And we're going to bring this left leg over towards the right. If you like to rock and roll with me, we're going to play with rocking and rolling up to boat. Okay? So we're just going to be in this boat position. And then we're going to rock back. And then rock back up into boat. Fun. Let's do this a few times. Rock back. And then come back to boat. Chest lifts. And again, rock back. Up to boat. Oh, yeah. And again, rock back. And into boat. And this time, we're going to take the peace fingers around the toes and try to straighten the legs. This is going to look different for everybody. If you can't straighten the legs, that's okay. Just see what you can do. If you can grab for the ankles, grab for the ankles. Just meant to be stretchy and strong here. So maybe pulling those feet towards the face, lifting through the chest, straight back here. Smiles are on our faces. One more round of breath here. You got this. And we're going to roll back. And back to boat. Whichever boat you want. You want to straighten the legs. You could try maybe taking the arms up. And let's come to low boat. We're not holding or clenching the breath. We're remembering to breathe. Boat. Makes boat seem easy, don't it? Low boat. And back up to boat. And let's come to cobbler. So bringing the feet together here in front of us. And let's butterfly the legs, opening up through the feet here. And then we'll fold forward. Just meeting yourself where you are. We're not asking for exaggerants here. Just feeling this and finding what feels good. If it feels good, you can take the feet out further in front of you to make it more of a diamond shape. This will tap into the IT bands. Choice is yours. Oh, I'll take one more round of breath here. Slowly, we'll pill up. Bring the knees together. Hug the knees and then bring your head down. Nice round through the spine. Your own little love cave here. And we're going to rock back and we're going to come for happy baby. So grabbing those ankles, the shins, or maybe the outer edges of the feet. Pulling those knees down towards the armpits. Just a general direction there. Maybe closing the eyes down if that feels good. One more round of breath here. release. We're going to pull these knees into the chest. We'll take our arms into a T and let's drop them over towards the right. Taking your gaze towards the left, maybe bringing this right hand to this left knee to deepen that stretch. Just making sure both shoulders are on the mat. Filling the belly up with air. Gently, we'll come back to center. And we'll allow those knees to drop over towards the left. Gaze goes towards the right, maybe bringing that left hand to that right knee. Slowly we peel ourselves back. One last hug of those knees. And then we'll send the legs out long. Coming in for a nice juicy Shavasana, palms face up, tucking those shoulder blades. Becoming the observer here, relaxing through the face. Allowing the body to melt into the mat. Slowly beginning to bring the awareness back into the breath. Maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes. Taking those arms overhead, big body stretch. We'll roll over into a fetal position and pause for just a second. Slowly push up and meet in our easy seat. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart center here. May your life be a garden. I hope you received all the benefits of today's practice. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me today. Please do comment, let me know how you like this. And as always, I am so very appreciative for you. This community is growing, and I couldn't be more thankful for all of my supporters. You. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow.